EJ Boxing Live here. Hope everyone's okay. Everyone's all right. So we're about to start. So what happened is that on the with the Kell Brook and Terrence Bud Crawford one, basically what happened is that obviously Matchroom didn't like it. So I'm just gonna do some commentary on the fight. So be with me and let's get it on. Let's talk about so I'm gonna do some commentary on the fight. So without further ado, Mike Buffer.
Hi, this is Michael Buffer, and let's get ready for EJ Boxing Live.
Yeah, and here we go. We're ready to go. So we're ready, man. So let's get into the formalities. So Kell Brook, yeah, coming into the fight. What's going on here? I know what it is. I know what it is. I know what it is. 1 second. Let me just because of what it is. Yeah, I'm starting again, people. So I'm not gonna show no footage on the Kell Brook, but I'm just gonna add to the thing and talk about it, because you don't want YouTube, get in trouble with YouTube. Yeah, so I'm going to talk about it briefly anyway. So just to finish off my series, where's the fight? Okay, there's the fight. All right, here we go. Yeah, so Kell Brook, obviously the loss after Golovkin coming into the fight. Errol Spence, the Southpaw, the American from Texas, looking to come capture the IBF welterweight championship in Kell Brook's hometown, Sheffield Wednesday football ground, and Kell Brook, man, it's a massive event, massive event Eddie has put on. Kell Brook's Eddie Hearn won the purse bid against Al Heyman, and the round one commences a cagey fight, the first round. This Errol Spence, a southpaw, is an aggressive southpaw as well. Yeah, he's the most aggressive southpaw since I've seen Michael Moore. Yeah, and Kell Brook is he's not a traditional like UK fighter that you know. He's quite got a really when most people say athletic style. You know what I mean? So UK boxing has changed over the years, as you can see. What you call them? They used to call the UK fighters the horizontal champions. Horizontal mean every time they used to come, they used to lie in their back in it. They used to get knocked out. It was like a catch, twist of words there. And Kell Brook with the eye injury. Kell Spence's biggest fight. This is his biggest opponent at to date. Biggest high pro fight, and Kell Brook considered number one in the division after beating Sean Porter. But Sean Porter, Kell didn't want to give him a rematch. He fought Bizier. So the thing is, when you win a title, you could either choose to fight the Manchesteries and lower class opposition, or you can choose to fight stellar opposition, which is probably the best bet for you to keep yourself on the top and keep it sharp. But there's a chance that you could lose your belt. But you couldn't deny Spence, mate. Spence put himself in the manager's and then he's earned it and he's kept the belt since, He still got the IBF. He beat Sean Porter. Obviously, that's later on. KG first round for Spence. In fact, Kell Brook done pretty well in the first round. Kell Brook does a really good, He did pretty good against Bud Crawford in the first round as well. He used to switch hit early on. The Winkerbank gym in Sheffield, where he comes from, Brendan Ingle. Taught him a bit, but Dominic Ingle took over after Brendan Ingle kind of passed away. Johnny Nelson comes from there. But wait, see, Mayweather, this is the thing about Spence. He got that co-sign from Mayweather. Mayweather came out of prison from his little stint in prison for that charge. Mayweather came out and sparred Errol Spence. I think they sparred like 3 times, actually, three of them was saying. And Spence got the better of Mayweather twice. And then he called him, Mayweather got the better of him on the last spar. And that was it. But he said, this kid is really good, though, because he got him ready. He sharpened him up. Real good. And Mayweather said, yeah, this guy's going to be the future. And you know what? Mayweather knows, man. I ain't going to lie. He is so far. He's looking like the future of Spence, man. Beating Kell Brook in England is an impressive feat in itself, right? I mean, it was a cagey round one. Spence done pretty well, actually. Done pretty well in the first round. Yeah, but Kell Brook can bang. See the Kell Brook, he can hit a bit, you know what I mean? See, the thing is, it's about, because it's a good body shot by Spence there, man. Yeah, Kell Brook, man, he just took too much. If you're fighting for money and this and that, you're fighting for money, it's never going to be the case. Sometimes you have to think about it when you're boxing, man. You have to think about opponents and stuff. But when you get to the top, it's hard. That's why it's hard to stay at the top. So no one should knock anyone at the top of their sport and then to retain your belt for a certain amount of years. That's impressive. It just really is. You know, if you don't respect that, you don't respect boxing. You know what I mean? Let's skip to rounds. Where we get to rounds. Yeah, Kell Brook started to take a steady, slow decline in the fight. He started to take a beating. His eyes started to swell up horribly, yeah, against Errol Spence, you know. But Spence, he wasn't getting it all his way. Kell had some good shots in it, but he started out jab him and break him down. And Kell Brook against the ropes. He's taken a really good beating, and he went down. He beat him down to the canvas, and Kell Brook, yeah, started to will, and then Spence really started to pour it on. Harry Foster Jr.'s there, looking on really closely. But Kell give a good go of it. I ain't gonna lie. So I think this is the last round coming in. Dominic Ingles trying to get GG Kell Brook up. Here we go. Believe in yourself, Kell Brook. Yeah, believe in yourself. That's what he's telling him. But boy, what round we in? Big win. Are we in round 11? Yeah, Kell Brook just been put down on the canvas. Yeah, in round 10. You know what I mean? So the scorecard's official by Carl Froch. He's got Spence up by 1 point. So 95-94 for Errol Spence Jr. on Kell Brook's card. Errol Spence Jr. has brought the dots. What's he doing? No, I think they're going to check the glove or something like that. I think they're taping on the glove. Telling Kell to believe in himself. But for Spence, yeah, everything's on the line. This is what he worked hard for. Remember, he came to London in the Olympics and he didn't get his medal, didn't become a gold medal, didn't even medal. But this one here, this is his coronation here in the UK. And for people over the UK, we know who he is, man. We know, like I said, you come over here, you do a job on one of our fighters, yeah, you'll be ever remembered. I'm telling you, mate. Whatever you say, if Spence was to come and live in the UK, people would want to see him all the time. That's what it is. That's how we are. We really appreciate the fact Kell taking a shellacking here. Good body work by Spence, man. That's one thing about the Southpaw. I'm saying he's as aggressive like Michael Moore. He's really, really, really putting some shots to the body. Kell's not ready for that attack, man. Kell's like, he likes to shoot for the head, left hooks and stuff like that. But the body attack, Spence is relentless, man. He's really, he's got it. Look at that. Oh, Kell's taking a beat in here. He's on the rope, body shots, digging him in. Look, he keeps tapping the eye. Harry Foster Jr. breaks him. This is in the 11th round, people, for the IBF Welterweight Championship. And Errol Spence Jr. is on the verge of taking the title from the champion, Kell Brook. Kell's blinking. He's taking 1-2 shots, and the crowd, people cheering him on now. Kell's taking a right beating, steady beating. Errol Spence Jr. is looking on it, telling Kell, giving Kell a couple of minutes unnecessarily. And Kell just took a knee. He took a knee in 1 minute 28 in the round. He's giving a count. What's going on, Kell? What's going on, Kell? You gonna get up? And that's it. He never got up. And we have a new. It's all over. We have a new Spence Jr. There's a new IBF welterweight champion. The Lone Star State Cobra. Yeah. He broke him down, man. He broke Kell out, took Kell's heart. Kell give it that eye. It's horrible, man. It's horrible. And later on, we found that his orbital bone was broke down. And there's the Watson brothers over there. There's Errol Spence walking over. As traditionally, the fighters always do to pay respect to the fallen champion. And Kell give it a good effort, you know. Like I said, he's one of the rare guys to go to America and beat America on American soil by beating Sean Porter. So Kell Brook was a game champion, but that fight with Triple G took it out of him, mate. That was a hard fight at middleweight, you know. And the referee's taking his eyes and that. Later on, yeah, found out his orbital was mashed up. And then he went on to fight Bud Crawford in America. See, his wife has got blood on her nose, you know, when she hugged Kell. Oh, dear, Kell's just horrible. Horrible, see? She's concerned in that Kell's wife, and that's horrible, man. Yeah, it's horrible, boy. Yeah, he's still blinking because you can see the damage, you know what I mean? Horrid. You know, I'm just waiting to hear the master of ceremonies to give coronation, Spence Jr. his belt. You know what I mean? The Americans come over, and that's another one for the Americans, man. But that was an impressive performance, and that's what we're highlighting. America's impressive performances. You know, you can highlight which one you got is the most. Hagler coming over being Alaminta. Muhammad Ali beating what's his name? Beating Henry Cooper. That's Joe Bugner, because Mr. Doc was talking about Joe Bugner, but Joe Bugner wasn't really popular in our country. Like, it wasn't like that. It was really popular. Kelbrook blinking. But Kell Brooks, people love Kell. Most of the guys I've highlighted, most people love them. They really like these fighters. You know, Nicky Piper. Most people like him. Lorenzo Barber beat him. Floyd Patterson, when he beat Henry Cooper, that wasn't as big as Ali when Ali beat Cooper. That was a bigger fight, but still. But don't forget Stevie Little Bud Johnson beating Billy Schwer. That was a good fight. Emmanuel Augustus or Emmanuel Burton coming over and beating John Faxton. That was a good fight as well. And don't forget Buster Drayton. Yeah, coming over and beating Mark Kalin, who's a hot prospect at the time, you know. And Buster Drayton had numerous losses on his record, and he was like 30-something years age. Was it 38, 30 age? I think he was 31 or something like that. And later on, come on to become a world champion at light middle. So, you know what I mean? And he fought Mark Kalin at 168, actually. Yeah, so we're just waiting for the ring announcer, Michael Buffer, to give the final verdict in it. So Kell lost his title. I'll tell you what, which was most impressive though, but I'll tell you what, Errol Spence Jr. is more, I think, in terms of when he came over and stopped Kell Brook, that's very impressive in his country, in his home country over here. And people in Sheffield appreciate it, you know. They like Kell Brook and they appreciate it, but boy, that there was something, innit? That was impressive, man. The way he done Kell Brook, you know what I mean? But, you know, just after the Golovkin fight and to get back into this one, these are paydays and stuff like that. But bloody hell, mate. Memorable fights, man. Memorable fights. Even for Golovkin, that's actually one of Golovkin's memorable wins, actually, coming to the UK and beating Kell Brook as well. But Kell Brook was game. Eddie don't even know what to do with himself. He took the gamble. Oh, 1 minute. Let's just get the nomination. So, where's Michael? Yeah, boy. But Errol Spence Jr. has gone on bigger and stronger. Michael Buffer. There you go. Where's Michael Buffer? Here we go. Yep. He reached the count of 10. It's a knockout victory. Yeah. At 1 minute, 47 seconds, round number 11. Yes, sir. The winner. Yep. And new IBF welterweight champion of the world. Yeah. Still undefeated. Errol the Truth Spence Jr. There you go. And that's it, man. And that is it. So I thought I'll finish it off. We got some comments in the chat. Oh, what's up, YG? Appreciate it, bro. The US. us. YG is funny. Yeah, I know. Anyway, also condolences. Condolences to Leon Spinks. Leon Spinks passed away this weekend, along with my man, the Natural Butch Reed or Hacksaw Butch Reed. You know, he passed away this weekend. So rest in peace, Leon Spinks, who's former gold medalist and also former Olympian gold medalist and former undisputed heavyweight champion who beat Muhammad Ali. Yeah, man, that was one of the best things in his career, beating Ali. That's what he was going to be remembered for, which is one of the biggest upsets that year in 1978. And you know, end of the day, yeah, like, you know, he was a credit to the sport. His brother went on to beat Larry Holmes and also become undisputed at the lightweight heavyweight championship, Michael Spinks, and his son Corey Spinks Jr. became the first welterweight undisputed world champion for many years. So his family's history in boxing. So Leon Spinks, yeah, lost his battle against cancer. So rest in peace, champ. You know what I mean? You'll be long remembered in boxing, Leon Spinks. So rest in peace. So that's part 3. Hope you guys enjoy. Actually, you know what? Before I finish, actually, so both these guys have won their titles in the USA, in the UK. Should I say? They won their titles in the UK, and they've done it in impressive styles. No, so my series is finished. American boxers coming over and beating the UK fighters and being remembered in history as greats themselves, going on to greats. The only thing is now for these two young welterweight champions to meet up and become undisputed. And let's get it on, because we don't get along. Errol Spence Jr. and Terence Bud Crawford. Rarely do you have two champions in the same way who actually come to the UK. When Terence Bud Crawford came over to Glasgow, Scotland, beating Ricky Burns, and Errol Spence Jr. come on to Sheffield over in the UK to beat Kell Brook. And both of them are in the same weight class and they haven't fought yet. So we're in this Corona 16 or whatever it's called, in it? COVID-19 16 or whatever, 19 era. So maybe the fans get together and this fight happens for boxing to become undisputed, to see who's the best of their generation. And you got the Truth versus the Bud. Something's got to give. And the series is wrapped up, man. We've tied up the series. Check it out. Part 1, part 2, and 3 of the series. American boxers coming to the American boxers. Impressive victories in the UK. So, like I said, rest in peace, Leon Spinks. Rest in peace, the natural Butch Reed, or Hacksaw Butch Reed, as people call him in the South. And the two worldweight champions and all the champions. By the way, which guys, you guys can put in the comment section, out of all the victories you've seen, which one you think is the most impressive? You know, whether it's Ali beating Henry Cooper, whether it's Hagler beating Alan Minter, and they're all undisputed, you know. These are all undisputed champions up to a certain thing. Mark Breeden coming over beating Lloyd Hunnigan, Lorenzo Barber coming over beating Nicky Piper, Stephen Barjosan defending his belt against Billy Schwer, and so on and so on and so on, and so many names in there. So I'm EJ Boxing Live. I'll catch you next one. Hope you enjoyed it. Peace.